Okay, so far it's going good. Wait, is the outbreak over? Yeah, the outbreak is over. So I guess we can start the talk. Yeah, we're gonna start. We're gonna start talking now. And you know what I wanted to, and I already mentioned today what I wanted to talk about. Today we are gonna talk about music, because I think I mentioned a few times already, but I, re- I I'm really into music. You know, I think apart from gaming, you know, music is my second thing. You know, my second biggest hobby. Even even though sometimes I'm actually listening to music more than gaming. You know. Uh, Sniff, sniff, it smells like salad. Salad? Where's salad? Where's salad? Artem, where's salad? I can see salad, Artem. Where? I see mushrooms there. Those are not salad, those are mushrooms. And that's a tree. Hold up. No error so far. Good. Okay. Music talk. I want to talk about music. Because I guess I actually. Since I was. How old? I want to take a guess. I was really into. I was really into music since at least. Salad sniffs. No, no salad, Artem, no! No, Artem, no! No salad, no! No! Actually, we're gonna skip this. I like Modern Warfare 2 music, but it's not gonna fit today. Oh, that could work out. Okay. I wanna say I was into music since I was 9, something like that. Because I remember, you know, I remember when I was about around that age. I don't remember when exactly. At this point, I don't remember when exactly. I was in primary school. That's all I remember. I was in primary school. You know, in the first one of the first 3 grades. I don't remember when exactly. But you know, for Christmas, I asked my parents for a guitar because I wanted to. Because I saw some dude, you know, play Canon Rock. I think that's the name, Canon Rock. I don't think YouTube. I don't think YouTube was a thing yet. So I don't remember which side was that. Probably not YouTube because I don't think YouTube was a thing yet. But I saw some dude, you know, play Canon Rock on guitar, and holy crap, I was really amazed as a kid, you know. I was like, you know what, I want to play that as well, because that's so good. I want to play that as well. You playing guitar? No, but we're gonna come back to that in a minute. We're gonna come back to that to playing an instrument in a minute. So I was like, I want to learn how to play the guitar, you know, because I was a dumb kid. Who would have guessed I was a dumb kid? I'm a dumb man. I used to be a dumb kid. I asked my parents for a guitar, and they got me a guitar. It was like really cheap. It was like a really cheap guitar, but it worked. I could play stuff on it. And they got me like this small amp speaker. It was so cute. That amp speaker was so cute, you know, like this big. Imagine this big, you know, like very portable. I could carry it with me if I still had it. Like the pumped up music. No. Hold up, I'm gonna check how Fortnite is doing. It's doing good. It's still installing. Okay. But if you know about Canon Rock, then you know it's very hard to play. And I mean very hard to play. So that was a big challenge, you know, and me being a dumb kid, I tried to play it. And I didn't succeed at it at all. And I think I gave up the guitar a few months later. Not even a few months, a few weeks later. I gave up the guitar and I stopped playing basically. It was basically just a decoration in my room after that. Eventually my brother started playing guitar. And then, after that, I started to listen to music a bit more, you know. I remember at the time I mostly listened to two bands, you know. Linkin Park, because that was a hot thing back then. Linkin Park. Mostly Meteora. I think that's how it's pronounced, Meteora. Yes. No, no cute, no, Artem, no, no cute, no. No. Okay. Linkin Park. So new metal group. I think they were playing new metal at the time. Meteora, a little bit of hybrid theory, but mostly Meteora. Number still big in my heart, and Fate as well. And the other band that I used to listen to a lot, that one wasn't actually a metal band. That was a rap group, Bumfunk and MCs, they were called. And I actually came back to them recently, like a few months ago, because I felt like I wanted to branch out a little out of metal. But we're gonna come back to that in a minute. To the metal, you know. Prank. Filthy prank! You just got pranked! Okay. So I would mostly listen to Linkin Park, Bumfuck MCs, would I listen to something else? I mean, I would listen to singular songs from certain bands. I used to listen a little bit to 3 Days Grace, I think that was the name. The All American Rejects, I think. Fallout Boy a little. And there was something else that I forgot about. There was something else. Oh yeah, Cryo Shell. Bionicle. Because I used to watch a lot, so all of these things, you know, have this in common, you know. They were often used in connection to Bionicle. All American Rejects, they were used in Bionicle commercials. I think 3D Grace actually no. Cryo Shell definitely was in Bionicle commercials. Creeping My Soul, My Beloved. Hold up. The beginning of the day was banned because the security guard realized that I stole the keys from my homeroom teacher. That's why you don't steal things, Artem. That's why you don't steal things. Karma. Karma gets to you. The keys to the locker room because the last lesson was too lazy to sit. Karma. Don't steal anything, or karma will get you. Okay. Back to music. So that was YouTube era, by the way. We are so that's gonna be 2006, 7, 8, early 2009. Yeah, this era. We are talking about this time period. From 2006, late 2006 to early 2009. So I will listen to like rock music, you know. And then eventually I mentioned it. Sorry, I mentioned it a few times already, but most of my time I spent on YouTube was on a Polish machinima machine. I'm not talking about machinima channel. I'm talking about machinima as in filming technique, you know, recording films like fabulous. What was that? Like, you know, like feature films. Oh yeah, feature films in video games. Think of Red versus Blue. But Polish scene basically had no Halo. We had no Halo. Hold up. Hey, heard of Good Kid? Good Kid? No, I haven't. Karma's been following me for a long time. Which is probably Artem why that was a bad idea to steal that. But yeah, Bappo, I haven't heard of that. Alright, coming back. You know, I mentioned a few times already that I was the really big into machinima, but Halo was not a thing on Polish YouTube. There were only two guys, maybe three, doing stuff in Halo. on the Polish scene. But some of the best stuff I've ever seen. Some of the best stuff that I've ever seen. But yeah, we were mostly doing things in the game called Gothic 2, especially with the add-on. Gothic 2, a really fun game, even though it's really old now. I think it's 20 years old now. Even more. 20-something years old. Older than some of you, probably. But yeah, most of the Polish scene, machine was doing that. I was in a Worms 4 scene. Worms 4 Mayhem, to be specific, you know. And you know, of course, hold up. Generally, the structure was, you know, then there's like some group of protagonists. They have to kill the bad guy, but they need to chase him down somehow. They need to kill other guys. Yada yada yada. I was into that, and actually, with a few of the guys from the scene, I still have a contact with. Some of them I consider my close friends, which is a part of the YouTube. I'm missing deeply, you know, the community aspect of YouTube. But that's a rant for another day. Holy crap, my eyes are teary because of that. Good times. Never mind, you know. The point is, you know, there would be fights in that scene, you know, combat. They would be edited, and you know, just watching Worms shoot each other, it's kind of entertaining, you know. But we can spice it up, add a little bit of music, and that's how I was introduced to metal, like properly. Because here's the thing, you know. I also used to listen to songs that were in games, you know. I remember my introduction to one of my favorite bands of all time, Static X, Need for Speed Underground.
Hello there.
Oh, who's that? Oh,
Hello there.
No. Oh my god. We are not doing that again. We are not doing that again. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Okay. Overlay disabled. Screw you. Screw you, bots. That's the second time it happened to me. That's the second time it happened to me. My friend sent me a tool to deal with that. So I'm gonna have to deal with that later on once I'm out of VR. Well, also I'm gonna have to wait, what's that called? I'm gonna have to go to Stream Elements later on. Or maybe I will have to do that. If it continues, I'm gonna have to go back to Stream. I'm gonna have to go to Stream Elements and edit that. But yeah, that's the second time it happened. Because for some reason, I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, well, at the very least we don't have to deal with hello there now. Okay, I'm gonna have to check if it's happening in a minute. If it's gonna happen again, then I'm gonna have to go to Stream Elements and edit that so it doesn't show. Okay, hey Exam. What, Artem, what? What are you interested in? Why you... No! No! Artem, no! No! Don't do that! No! Okay, looks like it stopped. But I need to... I actually need to check now. Something. I need to check... How many unwelcome people did we get on board? When I mean unwelcome people, I actually mean bots. No, not that many. Not that many. Why don't you want to visit Russia? I never said I didn't want to visit Russia. But you know, right now, it's kinda too hot to visit Russia because of the geopolitical situation, you know. Maybe I will go there one day. but it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while for me to go to Russia. Not gonna happen now. Okay, I guess we should go back to music. We should go back to music. Actually, I'm gonna skip the song. No, no, no plant, no, no plant. I want a nice song. Okay, we can stick with that. Okay, looks like it stopped. Looks like the bonds have stopped. So that's good. I'm gonna deal with them later. Okay, hold up. Oh yeah, music. Introduction to one of my favorite bands of all time, Static X, Need for Speed Underground, The Only. Another a band that I kind of fell out with, you know, not really a fan of now, but Disturbed. Again, Need for Speed, this time Most Wanted. Decadence. Cell Dweller was in Most Wanted as well, with Shapeshifter and One Good Reason. Avenged Sevenfold, which I don't listen to that much, but they are still there. Blinded in Chains, I would say. I think that's. Are you alone there? Oh, where? What do you mean alone? Where? In this world? As far as I can see, I'm alone. As far as I can see, there's no one in here. Okay. There was something else. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. More games. Again, one of my favorite bands of all time, Fate No More. This time, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Midlife Crisis. Oh, in the apartment. I live with my grandma. You may hear her sometimes in the background when she's coughing. But actually, spoiler alert, I plan to move out. I plan to move out in a few months. For a few reasons. Yeah, but yeah, whatever. Oh wait, I'm actually gonna check. Nothing bad's happening here yet. Fortnite is still installing. That is great. Okay. Grand Theft Auto, Midlife Crisis, Fate No More. So yeah, I would pick up a lot of music from games, you know. Something else, you know, I will pick up music from games. Oh yeah, going back to Worms 4. So for the fights, for the fights in those films, folks would mostly use metal. You know, they would use Disturbed. That was my proper introduction to Disturbed. You know, where I would hear another song by them. I think what song did I listen to? It introduced me to Hell. What else was there? Indestructible and some other songs, you know, from by Disturbed. It introduced me properly to Godsmack, which is actually wrong, bad, but whatever, you know. It introduced me to Rammstein with Du Hast, Kinda Loose, one of my favorite songs of all time. Rammstein, Kinda Loose, and actually one of the very few songs that I'm confident singing, you know, which is kind of ironic because I don't speak German. Whatever. They introduced me to Kama, which is the only Polish band I listen to. Technical exceptions come in later, but those are technical only exceptions. What are the other bands? System of a Down, again more of a rock band, I guess. What else? Was there something? There were more bands. Sabaton, yes, Sabaton, which we actually mentioned yesterday. Plant cured. No, no plant, no, Artem, no cured plant, no. Unless you are talking about this. Unless you are talking about this over here. Right here. Yeah, this. That could be a good plant. Oh yeah, Shadow Bunk's not working. I'm sorry, I forgot to disable that. By the way, I hope you're doing great today. I'm gonna refund your points later. I'm gonna refund your points later. But I'm sorry, I forgot. And in front, blue plant in front of me is a plant. What do you mean in front of you? You probably... Are you sitting in a bush right now? Are you sitting in a bush? Okay, back to music. So yeah, so Worms 4 Machinima introduced me to a lot of metal bands, you know. And I will listen to, and you know, I will get introduced to that. And then, that's how I met, at the time, my favorite band of the time, Sonic Syndicate. Sonic Syndicate? Sonic Syndicate, yeah, that's how we pronounce it, I hope. That's how we pronounce it. Sonic Syndicate. With Jack of Diamonds, Hellgate Orchestra. That one I'm not sure how to pronounce. But yeah, I would listen to them the entire day. 4 days, you know. Because holy crap, their music was so amazing, you know. Some other bands that I guess I was introduced to were... I guess I was introduced to Metallica earlier because my dad listened to Metallica a lot. We had Master of Puppets on the radio, on the CD player, because we had a CD player in our car, and he would have a mix of his songs, you know, his mixtape basically. And basically, there was a lot of Metallica in there. Then, what else was there? So yeah, I will listen. So my favorite band at the time, that was like 2010. Yeah, that was around 2010, early 2011. My favorite band, Sonic Syndicate. And then they weren't my favorite band because they split up. Actually, they didn't split up. Because they had two vocalists, a harsh vocalist and clean vocalist. Clean vocalist left before I actually was introduced to them. And the harsh vocalist left after the next album, which they released, because that album was a bit of a disappointment. Because they took a bit of a weird creative directions, you know. Whatever. So the harsh vocalist, the clean vocalist, and one of the guitarists made a new band, which was my favorite band for a long time. It's called The Unguided. They actually released an album today. Here's a fun fact: these guys released an album today. I didn't enjoy it as much as I hoped they would. I will be coming back to it every once in a while, but not my cup of tea. We're gonna come back to it. Why? Later on. Okay. But no, Artem, no plan. That was not a plan. That was live action reaction. That was a live action reaction. That was not a plant. Not a plant. How's Fortnite doing? Oh, he's doing very good. Okay. So more music. So, for the next almost 10 years, they were my favorite band of all time, you know. But in the meantime, I started in the high school, and then if you weren't there probably, but you know, because I had about half a year ago, I had a high school story stream and I was telling some stories from the high school. And during that stream, one section was dedicated to a metalhead dude, you know, because he was the other big metalhead in my class. I don't know who was the bigger metalhead. He was more of a new metal stuff, you know. More metalcore, and I was more into thrash at the time because in 2011 I was a big Metallica fan. I was a very big Metallica fan. I'll be back in a minute. No worries, Artem. I will still be here, hopefully. Unless something funny happens, I will still be here. So yeah, 2011, I was a big Metallica fan. In fact, when I was doing stuff on YouTube, because keep in mind I was doing stuff on YouTube in 2011. I would incorporate Metallica a lot, and the album that I use the most is Saint Anger, because Saint Anger is my guilty pleasure to this day. Here's the thing about Saint Anger, you know. It's not a good Metallica album, but it's an album they needed. They needed that album because what did I want to say? They needed an album because they were going through horrible stuff at the time. They needed to make that album because it was basically as raw as it could get. That's somewhat of a healing album for them. It was very raw, very out of heart, you know. Things were made from the bottom of their hearts. They experimented a little. That's something they had to make. That's something they had to make, but end result, was it great? I still love this album though. It's my guilty pleasure. Not a good Metallica album, but I like to listen to it. Okay, what else was there? Oh yeah, I also listened a little bit to Megadeth at the time. Sonic Syndicate, like I mentioned, Sabaton, Godsmack, Disturbed, System of Down, not as much, I guess. Oh yeah, there was stuff I would listen to. Okay, and then the Metal Dude introduced me to two bands that stuck with me for a while. Here's actually a fun fact. I actually got 2 albums of one of those bands today because I ordered them a few days ago and today I picked them up. He introduced me to Five Figurative Punch, which started out good, then went downhill really bad. And they are on the upward trajectory now, I believe. Afterlife is a bit divisive, but I generally enjoyed it. And another band would be Killswitch Engage, which, you know, I don't listen to a lot, but one of their albums had a big influence on me. Because we're gonna talk a little bit actually about that in a minute, because 2013 was next. And 2013 was like a defining year of my life, I guess. I was introduced to Creator at the time. Sorry, a year before I was introduced to German Big Four. That was Sodom, Tankard, The Creator, and Destruction. Those are the 4 bands. Out of all these bands, you know, I'm still a big fan of Creator today. It was my favorite band at the time. It still is. But the others, not so much. I enjoy Tankard, Sodom. I only started listening to them like probably recently, and then Destruction. I liked them at the time. But whatever, you know. So yeah, 2013 was a defining year of my life because I think it was my lowest of low points. Damn that! I'm sorry, Abapo. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Maybe I should wait actually for the handbrake to end. I'm actually gonna check how far it's doing. 52%. Okay. And what time is it actually? 41. God damn it! That was flying so fast. And I'm not even halfway through. I'm not even halfway through with what I'm talking about. Oh. Wait, was that a Steam invitation? Was that a Steam invitation? I think that was a Steam invitation. Huh? What did I do? Okay, and the break is over. Welcome back, fellas. So yeah, 2013, the lowest point of my life, you know. And I will listen to kind of depressing stuff, you know. What did I listen to the most at the time? Creator with their experimental era. I like the experimental era of Creator, but I get it why people don't like it. But Renewal is gonna be forever in my heart. What else? Five Finger Death Punch, they released their album, two albums. They released two albums that year. Wrong Side of Hell and Righteous Side of Hell. Sorry, it was just Wrong Side of Hell. Wait, no, that was just Wrong Side of Heaven. Yeah, that's it. By the way, Bampo, I will accept your invitation when I'm out of here. I will accept your invitation when I'm out of here. Wait, did you invite? Where did you invite me? Oh, no, you invite me on Steam. I will accept that when I'm out of here. Because I'm not gonna be staying here for too long. I just want to talk a little bit about music. Before playing some music in Fortnite. Okay, so yeah. Now, back to 2013. Low point of my life. I actually talked a little bit about that when I was playing the Slenderman The Arrival. I don't want that music. Not feeling for today. Okay, we can stick with that. Okay, yeah. So in 2013, I listened to metal a lot, especially the present kind. In 2014, I was introduced to metal band that stuck with me for a long time. It's actually somewhat still with me, you know, Catatonia. But at the same time, I actually started to drift away from metal because I would start listening a little bit more to synthwave and game soundtrack. And big reason for the game soundtrack was Payday 2 because holy crap, that game soundtrack is so good. Also, goddamn, my nose. My nose is so itchy. Okay, so yeah, I would start to move away from metal, you know? And basically in 2016, I was barely listening to any metal, you know? I would move to synthwave a little, you know, with Carpenter Brut, Perturbator, those were basically the only two I listened to. But then I actually came back to Celldweller a little, because Clayton released Celldweller, if I remember right, is basically a one-man project. Celldweller released an album called End of an Empire, and they moved from the metal stuff a little, because they used to be industrial metal, and then they moved into slightly synthwavy territory, but still metal, you know, a little, I mean, kind of metal, I guess. Apart from that, yeah, 2016 barely any metal. 2017 I came back to metal for a little bit because in the meantime I was introduced. If you know, there's this music site, I don't know how to describe that tracks songs that you listen to, called Last FM, and they had their own app, you know, that for the first month after you registered, or something like that, I don't remember exactly, it was early 2012. For the first month after you registered, they had like their own radio, or something like that. And there was one band that I was introduced to, called Ravenface. Then in 2014, I believe, they split. The vocalist made a new band called No Sin Evades His Gaze. And then in 2017 they released an album, you know, they're like like metalcore-ish, but slightly technical, I guess. Metal death, I don't know how to describe it, but I enjoyed it. And I basically came back to metal for 2 months, solely because of them. I wish they released something more, but they didn't. So yeah, that was it. So 2017, slight comeback to metal. 2018, basically no metal. Wait, Five Finger Death Punch released an album. I enjoyed it at the time, but retrospectively, it wasn't that good. It was Unjustice for None. Yeah, that was the name. With one of the wildest cover arts ever seen. Holy crap, that was something. You may see, you may sometimes see this, this cool dude, pointing guns at the camera, and he's like tilted, like that, or something like that. Or maybe it's more than like that, I don't know. Yeah, this big muscle school dude pointing guns at the camera. That was about 5 figurative punch cover art. So yeah. And then Godsmack released an album that was basically not a metal album at that point. Not even rock. I don't even remember what else came out that year. Oh yeah, All That Remains came out that year, because I actually was introduced to All That Remains somehow. I don't even remember how at this point. Whatever. So yeah, 2018, barely in the metal. And then 2019, for some reason, I started to come back to metal, I don't remember the circumstances. Oh wait, I actually remember. Celldweller, Clayton started working on a new album. And then they released 2 singles. Matter of Time and My Disintegration. And I started to come back to metal a little, First Celldweller, then what? Corroded, another one of my guilty pleasures, Corroded, introduced through Battlefield Pray for Free, which, not a great game. It's actually dead, so we're not gonna play it. What? Skipping this one. Yeah, there was a little bit of No Synovates for his guys as well. Ravenface came back, but they went away from metal into more of a rock territory. Not a bad album. I don't remember its name, unfortunately. Oh, well, no, Breathe Again. Unfortunately, not a great album. Sabaton wasn't doing too well at the time. The Unguided, oh yeah, I forgot to talk about them. In 2016, the Unguided released an album that I would basically consider, that for the longest time I consider my favorite album of all time, called Lost and Loathing. Because I've mentioned before, these guys came from Sonic Syndicate, They started like a metalcore, melodic death metal type thing, band, basically Sonic Syndicate 2.0. They released their first album in 2011, 2014 their second album, 2016 third album. And the third album was an introduced melodic element, maybe not introduced. They what's the word for that? I forgot the word for that. Basically, they focused on their melody a lot more. Hi there, Artem. I hope your break went great. I hope you're doing fine. Yeah, they came back, so they focused a lot more on their melodic elements, and I really loved it at the time. That was, for the longest time, that was my favorite album of all time. And then later that year, unfortunately, the clean vocalist left, and he was replaced. The clean vocalist also was playing guitars. I don't rhythm guitars, I want to say. He was. No, wait, he was the lead guitarist. Actually, no, he was the lead guitarist. Okay, he was replaced by another guy who is a better guitarist than the former guy, but he's a worse vocalist. They released an album in 2017, which I didn't enjoy. Then they released an album in 2020, which I really enjoyed. And then they released an album yesterday, which I'm like somewhere in between. Somewhere in between those two. Plant? No, no plant! No, no, Artem, no, no plant! No! No plant! No! No! So yeah. I would come back to metal, in 2019. Corroded released an album in 2019 called Bitter, which was a big reason why I came back to metal as well, because some of these songs are still part of me. They are still stuck with me, you know. With Breathe In. Yeah, that's the song I'm thinking about. Breathe In. They were just very close to me during that time because I was going through some wild stuff at the time. Something I don't wish anyone to go through. Basically, my heart went crazy. Not physically. Mentally, if you catch my drift. My heart went crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, that would be that. Then in 2020, COVID, I would listen to some more metal, you know. Yeah, the Young Guy released an album. What else was there? I don't remember what else was there that year. I don't remember. But in 2021, I was introduced to my current favorite band of all time. It's called Cybrid. Was called, because they are inactive. They disbanded. But they released an album. They re-released their first album recently, which the day came out. The day it came out. Actually, no, I pre-ordered it. It came here last week. I waited 4 months for it, and it was worth it. I would love to play their song on stream, but the MCA, and so I'm probably not gonna do it, unfortunately. So yeah, that would be, then so, and actually, Cybrid caused a shift, a little bit of a shift for me now, because like this 2011, 2014 era for me, you know, I was really into the stuff I would listen to most was metal, melodic death metal, metalcore. This area, you know. Then Cybrid helped me realize something, that I'm far interested in another genre because there were two bands that I used to listen to more frequently than I thought about it, than I realized. Cell Dweller, which I mentioned before, and Static X. And Static X actually released an album in 2020 called Project Regeneration, which is kind of weird because basically the face of the band died in 2014, but it was actually worth it. The album was worth it. It's really good. And Cybrid plays industrial metal. And basically that's what I listen to the most currently, industrial metal. In 2022, basically by accident, I found out because there was this band I checked out once called Fear Factory. I checked it out. I kind of enjoyed it, but it kind of slipped out of my mind, you know. And now here's what I'm gonna mention. If you remember, there's a movie called Mortal Kombat. I'm talking about, I think it was from 1995. So that's a while ago. 1995. There was a Fear Factory song there. When Johnny Cage fought Scorpion himself, there was a Fear Factory song called Zero Signal. And I was like, you know what? One day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna rewatch the movie because I was playing a lot of Mortal Kombat back then. So I watched it, and I listened. Then during the fight, I listened to the music, and I was like, "Wait, hold up, this sounds familiar." And then I realized, and then I checked the comments, and then wait, it's Fear Factory. So I checked the album again, and I enjoyed it far more that time. I actually checked out the entire discography, and Fear Factory is now around my top 10. The lower half, but I think I would still confidently call them top 10. So that would be another band I would listen to. Sabaton finally released a good album, also as well, called "The War to End All Wars," which we actually talked about yesterday. Hi. I'm not a plant re-40. I'm not a plant not a plant. But I hope you're doing well today, Real 40. I hope you're doing well today. Um. Okay. So. What else? Was there anything else that I wanted to mention? I started listening to Metallica a bit more again recently. They actually released an album a year ago, or maybe two, which I wasn't a fan of. Megadeth released an album as well because I used to listen to them as well, and I wasn't that big fan of it. Tankard came back to Tankard actually because there's still one album that's in my head, a girl called Cerveza, and especially Rapid Fire. That song is fire, rapid fire, I would even say. Yes, plant. Bappo, my community likes to bully me and call me a plant. That's it. They like to call me a plant. Hello, alleged mammal person. Hi there, Matthew. I hope you're doing great today. Alleged mammal person. Okay, that's better than yesterday when I was called foliage. Because I was called foliage yesterday. That was wild. It is because your hair is green. Probably. Okay. So before that, I couldn't figure out how to work with. Because this model was created in the Unity engine, and I wasn't able to figure out how to make hair look good. And basically, this white part over here was green, and this inner part of the ear was green as well. So someone figured out, hey, this guy looks like a plant. And they started calling me plant. Now this is no longer green. I'm still being called a plant. My own community bullies me. What's your favorite type of soil? No! What the hell is this question? What the hell is that question? Controversy. I hope you are doing great today, but what the hell is this question? What the hell is that? I hope you're doing great today, but my favorite kind of soil? None. None. I feel defeated. I feel defeated right now. This music that's playing right now, it fits me right now. It fits right now so well. Because that's Payday 2 fail song. Did I phrase it wrong? No. I understood. I understood that. You phrased it right. I just feel defeated. Your question defeated me. I feel beaten. I feel beaten by it. I don't know how to answer it. My favorite type of soil is the one I'm not in right now. But yeah, once again, I hope you are doing great today. Thank you for stopping by the way. Thank you for stopping by while we still talk about music a little, because there's one more thing I want to mention while talking music. Ah yes, a Florian from Starbound. What? Okay, so one more thing I wanted to mention. Because I mentioned already a few times that I used to do some I actually still do some music. I do some music, Played some of it on stream. I mean, I played midis of what I'm working on, because right now I'm basically composing only. I'm only composing, not producing it. But in 2012/13/early 14, I was actually in a musical project in a musical project with me and a bunch of my friends, I'm so confused. You're not a first plant VTuber. I'm not a plant! If you're looking for a plant VTuber, there's service fauna. Oh wait, no, she graduated. She's no longer here. Well, that got awkward. I'm not a plant though. I'm not a plant. Not a plant. No. I would say I'm gonna burrow myself in shame, but there's a good chance someone would turn it into another plant joke. So no, I'm not gonna do it. Wait, hold up. What did I? There was something I wanted to say. Oh yeah. The music project. It was basically a thrash metal band, but we would incorporate elements from other metal genres. There would be a little bit of speed, a little bit of black metal, a little bit of heavy metal. There was one more, but I don't remember now. Hold on. Is it part of your plant persona to deny? No, no plant, no plant. I'm not a plant. Not a plant. I'm literally Greenfieldian. Wait, no, that's even worse. I think that's even worse, actually. I mean, it would make you more a peanut than since that's what they do. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a squirrel would bury me out and then end my suffering. Maybe a squirrel would end my suffering. Florians are a humanoid plant race. Oh. Okay. I didn't get that. I didn't get that, Bappo. By the way, Bappo, here's actually something I just realized. I think you were there when I created the model. I think you were there on the call. Because I was definitely on the call with Law. You may have been there. Or it was... There were 4 of us there. There was definitely Law. There was either you, Slack, or Tails. 2 of 3 of you. 3 out of 2. But yeah, you were there when I made this. Probably, I don't know. When you're standing in front of the camera, you look cute. No cute, no cute, no. I'm gonna move outside of the camera now. I'm gonna move outside of the camera. I hope you are proud. I hope you are proud of yourself, Artem. I'm no longer here. I'm gone. Okay, I'm coming back. I think I slowly answered the plant persona VTuber previous. But I'm not a plant. But I'm not a plant. No plant. No, real cute. What do you mean real cute, Artem? What do you mean real cute? No cute. No cute at all. No. Okay. I want to finish this talk because I don't have because I'm basically I'm basically done with it. There's only one more thing I want to mention, about the band that I used to do, about the project I was in, because we released some stuff on YouTube, and it's actually still on YouTube. However, do we have Polska Górą? Yes,
Polska
Artem,
Górą.
yes, exactly.
Polska Górą.
Yes, Polska is górą, Artem. I'm glad you got that right. Polska is górą. Yes, thank you, Artem. Thank you for the sound redeem. I might have been there. I don't really remember. It was early August. Basically, in that call, I said that my dog died, and I couldn't find you. If you were when I said that, that's the call, and I couldn't find you in VR. I'm sorry. I'm in a private-only lobby. Sorry, private invite-only lobby. So only my friends can join if I have them. If I have them added and they ask me to join. No one's asked to join. So besides, there's no need for anyone to join. So yeah, There's stuff. There's our musical project on YouTube. It's still there. But I'm not gonna share it with you. Because there's my full name in there. There is my full name in there. So, I'm not gonna dox myself, you know. I'm not gonna dox myself. I'm not gonna share it. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention with that musical project that in 2011, late 2010 actually, I started playing bass. And I still play bass to this day, even though it's not too often. I would love to play bass one day on stream, but I don't even know how I would organize that. I don't even know how that would work out. I wish I knew how to make it work, but I kinda can't for now. Maybe I'm gonna do it one day if I have an idea how to do it, but so far, no. Oh yeah, you were there. You were there. Okay, I remember that. Yeah, you were there. You and Tails, I wanna say, or Slick. Polska Guru, your full name? Yes, that's why. Matthew. That's why I'm not gonna share my. That's not why I'm sharing that bad. I'm not sharing none of their songs, none of our songs. I'm not sharing our name. I'm not sharing anything out of that, which I wish I could, but I kinda can't because, like I said, I don't want to dox myself. Even if I shared it, its quality is horrible. Our drummer here's how our drummer recorded his drums, you know. With a recorder. He had a literal recorder. Or maybe he recorded it through his phone, I don't know. But he would record it with his phone or recorder or whatever. And drums were so horrible. The quality of drums was so horrible because of that. Me and the guitar guy had a far easier job because we could just plug our guitars to the computer or laptop in my case. Eventually, we had a far easier job with that. But yeah, the quality is far from perfect. The vocalists, I still have contact with both of them, actually. But unfortunately, they had a bit of a falling out recently. So hold up. I believe it was Tails. Yeah, that could have been Tails. Ted Freedom. There's no freedom to be found in here, Matthew. There is no freedom to be found in here, unfortunately. There's only pain and suffering. I played violin and clarinet. Oh, I didn't know you played violin. I had no idea about that. Dr. Ferguson. I wish I could share that, Matthew, but I can't. Also, hi there, Jack. I hope you are doing great today. Hello there. Where's the camera? Hello there. I hope you are doing great today. Are you a dwarf in real life or not? I'm average height. I'm 178 centimeters. Or 5'10". 5'11". 5'10" or 5'11", one of those two. Somewhere in between. 5'10" or 5'11". I wish, Ad. I'm sorry, Bappo, I'm sorry. 177. No, 178. Damn the timing, yeah. I kind of wonder what ad he had. I kind of wonder what ad Bappo had. So yeah, Matthew, I wish I could share it, but I can't. However, I'm currently doing my own music project with which the guitarist is helping me a little. He's sometimes, you know, we still have a contact, you know. Sometimes we talk music, you know. He shows me his stuff, which I'm actually gonna come back to it in a minute. And no, I show him my stuff, and so I tend to ask him, you know, do you have an idea how I can improve that section, or I have no idea if this works, you know. And he more often than not helps me with improving that. I'm about 2 meters tall. Holy crap, you are big, Artem. You are big. Okay, the ad should be over. Bappo, tell me, what ad did you have? What ad did you have? Because I'm really curious right now. What happened after I wish? How are you today, Exa? I'm coughing a little. Also, I was tilted because I want to play Fortnite Music Festival after this, and I have to reinstall the game because it decided to not update properly. Because screw me, I'm an upstart because my neck is long. Oh. Okay, Artem. So, to come back to that guitar guy, he's doing far better stuff, because he went basically not full time, but he went part time into music, and he invested a lot of money into it actually. He released 3 albums, which are really good quality for basically self-released stuff. He released 3 albums, and then recently those 3 albums that I just mentioned, he released them, on YouTube and Bandicamp. He wanted to release another album like that, but with another project, because that didn't fit with the other one. The first 3 albums were, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't even know the proper term for it. I don't even know the proper genre. And then the next album that he wanted to release was to be, I think it's called the genre is called atmospheric black metal or something like that. Whatever. And I actually had a sneak peek. But by accident, he released it too early on Bandicamp, and he found that it's being discussed on a Russian forum. Hold up. What's going on in the chat? But you can crack your neck. No, I can't. I plant by. I'm not a plant. No plant. No. More art today. Oh. Nice, Jack. I'm waiting to see that. I'm waiting to see your. It was 5 seconds long. I don't remember. Sorry. Oh well. Okay. Things happen. It's okay. And accidentally open a third party. Okay. The game is a bit laggy, so it looks like it's not too long before Fortnite gets properly installed now. I might crack my neck. You probably shouldn't do that. So, back to the song. The album. Atmospheric Black Metal album. He released it too early by accident. Some Russians found it. So, there's no going back. It released early by accident. But apparently, some music journalist from Italy found it, and he liked it. So he got in touch with my friend, the guitar guy. He got in touch with him, and basically he recommended him to some music production company or distribution company. Sorry, music distribution company. Basically, wait, what? Yeah, I think that's the term. And now his music is gonna be like properly published and released, by a what's that? I forgot the word. I just said it. I forgot. By a publisher. Yes, by a publisher. His music is gonna be released by a publisher from Italy. I don't remember the name of the publisher. Also, and I don't know if I can mention the band name yet, because he didn't release the music officially yet. But I wish I don't know if I can play it on stream. I don't know if I'll be able to play it on stream, because I asked that guy if the guitar guy if I will be able to play it on stream. He doesn't know. If I'm gonna be able to play it on stream, I will play it. If not, then Savage. Hold up. If I drink a liter of Coca-Cola at school, there will be a gas zone. So you probably shouldn't drink Coca-Cola then. Martin, you probably shouldn't drink Coca-Cola. Because there has been gas zones since the day I started studying. Artem, you probably shouldn't drink Coca-Cola. Or eat stuff that makes you gas. You probably shouldn't do that. Is there anything else that I want to talk about music? You know, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. We've talked a lot about music, you know, which is, you know, we got this big music talk today because I'm really into music, like I mentioned at the start of the stream. I'm really into music. I really enjoy my metal, you know. And yeah, I wish I could. When Fortnite installs, if it installs, we're gonna hop on to play some music festival. If it doesn't work out, then we're gonna have to find out something else. We're gonna have to think. I guess I could give... No music, no stream. There seems to be rats there. What? Rats? Where rats? What do you mean by rats? Oh, in Skull. That's probably not good, Arden. That is probably not good. If there are rats in Skull. Okay, I guess to end the music talk, I can give my top 10 bands of all time. I guess I can end the music talk with that. That's gonna be a good fit, you know. Even though I don't know if I'm gonna if it's gonna be 10 bands actually. Okay, so my favorite band, as I already mentioned, Cybreed. They play industrial metal. Unfortunately, they broke up 10 years ago at this point, but they re-released their first album, so there's a chance they're gonna re-release their other albums as well. I wish, because I want to get their CDs. Oh, by the way, actually, I guess I can mention that as well. You know, I collect CDs. You know, music CDs. I actually counted them today, and I have 75 of them. I have 75 music CDs. I don't know if that's a lot or not, but I have 75 CDs, and I like that. CDs nuts. Before anyone says that, no bunk, no. Artem, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna refund your points after when I can. Oh, I'm gonna have to refund Kiwi's points as well. So yeah, favorite band Cybreed. What would be after that? I think the second one would be The Unguided. Yeah, I think the second favorite band would be The Unguided, even if I'm not really a fan of their newest releases. But that's more of a style change, you know, because of the vocalist / guitar player change. And honestly, something I found out amusing recently, you know, for the longest time I really loved their third album, Lost and Loved In, which was like this more melodic style. And recently, I found out I'm far more inclined to listen to their first releases, which were more raw, less with less melody, you know. And that's very amusing, you know. Oh, see these. Darn, I was too slow. You were too slow, Matthew. You were too slow. You're not gonna get me like Swaggy. You're not gonna get me like Swaggy. Speaking of Swaggy, holy crap, that poor man, he keeps getting dicks. That poor man keeps getting dicks. He gets dicked a lot. Wait, that came out wrong. That came out very wrong. I think I shouldn't have said that. Oh god. I know you're not Polish guy, you're Russian. Нет, сука, блядь. That's the only thing I can say in Russian, сука, блядь. I guess I can swear in Russian, and that's the only thing I know about Russian, but I can speak Polish just fine. Especially the swear words, kurwa. And pierogi. Yeah, pierogi as well. Free soundbite. You getting what now? Oh, Matthew made a clip. I did not expect that. Okay, Bappo, for context, there's this other guy named Swaggy. He's called Swaggy. and he's got a sound redeem that basically yells dicks. And we have the tendency to play it. We have a tendency to play it and time it so well that, you know, it gets weird. You know, it gets weird. Free soundbite. What soundbite? Shadow. What soundbite are we talking about? I hope we are not talking about dicks. Wait, that sounded bad again. I kinda get why Swanky doesn't like that. Okay, I think he likes that. I think, but I kinda get what he feels. I guess. All right, back to top 10 music bands of all time. ex4star tier list. Not tier list. Top 10. Cybrid, The Unguided. What would be third? What would be third? I think I would go with. I think I would go with Catatonia. They play gothic metal. Yeah, they play gothic metal, and a bit of an alt metal. Their music tends me to get through some weird times, I guess. So now with 3, 4. What would be 4? I think 4 would not Static X. 5 Finger Death Punch, I think, would be 4th. Then 5th would be Static X. 6. What would be 6th? Not Seldweller. Or maybe Seldweller would be 6th. Yeah, I think Seldweller would be 6th. 7th. Metallica? Maybe Metallica? 8th. Three Teeth? Oh yeah, I forgot about Three Teeth. Three Teeth is a good band. Three Teeth. Three Teeth. The bottom 5 is not in order. Three Teeth, so I need 2 more. What 2 other bands would fit? What 2 bands I come back to? I guess I can throw in Coma in here. Coma is the only Polish band I listen to. Coma and Health. I think that would be my top 10 bands. I've been hearing these Russian words almost all my life. Why am I not surprised? Why am I absolutely not surprised about that? Hey, how much battery do I have? I still have 45%. Okay, I still have a lot of battery left in the VR headset. So maybe we can do something. Maybe we can do something in VR while Fortnite is installing, because it's at 82% now, and it may take a while for it to finish. It may take a while. So what do we do? What do we do, fellas? What do we go for? What do we go for? What options do we have? Workloads. Apart from coughing, because I cough a lot. Cards. I don't want to go into a random world because I don't want to, you know, make randoms uncomfortable with me streaming, you know. So I don't want to go into a world full of randoms. Maybe we can find something we can do. Maybe we can find a shooting range. Maybe we can find a shooting range. We can shoot some guns. Let's see. Do we have any shooting range? That's nice. Oh, what happened, Matthew? What happened? You're thinking of exploring VRC worlds? Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, because Fortnite is still installing, so we can't play Fortnite yet. So I think we can check out some VRC worlds. If you have any ideas, I'm open to them. Do you have any ideas for a VR world? I'm open. I'm all ears and eyes. I think we may check out. We may hop on a shooting range first. I don't know yet. I remember seeing Kurt in a nice in a nice shooting range world, but I don't remember what world is that. I forgot. I don't remember what's the name of the world, unfortunately. Also, my legs hurt. My legs hurt. Oh, a kill house. GeoGuessr tier list. Hey, Exa. No. No, Artem. No, no, no. Artem. No, no. How dare you? No, no. Don't do it. Don't do it, Artem. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm backing out. Don't do it, Artem. Okay, he didn't do it. Thank you. Thank you. GeoGuessr. I would love to play some GeoGuessr, but what they did to that site, what they did to it, it's so horrible. No? Spy check. 4 to 6 players. Wait, what? Artem, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Wait, is there a GeoGuessr in Is there a GeoGuessr in the VRChat? Hold up, hold up. I actually want to check if there is a GeoGuessr in here. No. Wait, did I type it out right? No. No! Artem, no! Oh, GeoGuessr, because, oh. Because GeoGuessr it has no... Hold up. Did I type that right? No, I didn't type that... No. Exa, every time Artem says hey. Exactly, exactly, Jack, exactly. Polska Górom, exactly, Polska Górom. For some reason, there's no GeoGuessr, so maybe we can... I can find GeoGuessr. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm just dumb. Wait, hold up. No, that's a group. Okay, how about tier list? How about a tier list? Tier list world. Oh, there are so many tier lists in here. But, I don't know which one should we go for. You Russian guru. Sorry, I would consider myself a patriot.